Hello and welcome again. Today's date's March 30th. Of course, it's Saturday. We're on our way to MPX Wrestling. So, what do you got for us?
This week, MPX's title is Ohio versus MPX.
Oh, that's right, because OVE's there.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So we're going with the OVE theme.
Yep. And first match card that's right here is Loverboy Larry versus Dimitri Alexandrov in the Hateful Eight qualifier match.
So, Hateful Eight qualifier match. Winner of which, of that Hateful Eight tournament is going to end up getting the prospect title, right?
Yep. And Frankie Fisher's already qualified, so whoever wins this match will be the second qualifier.
Right. Okay. So Loverboy Larry and Dimitri.
Yep.
Dimitri's big, strong dude. Loverboy Larry is just a crafty guy who can go. And I think with Loverboy Larry having the two wingmen that and their stable is officially titled Menage a Trois. So I have no doubt that those two will be at ringside and, by hook or by crook, which most likely by crook. I think Larry's going to pull it out with the help of his two wingmen.
Yeah. But I don't know. I have a feeling Alexandrov needs a win now because he's been losing too much.
You get your hot streaks and, you win some, you lose some. That's a mark of a good career. I mean, if you never lose, and you never have anything to overcome. Dimitri's, he's had some good runs with tag teams, and, he was the first Addicts champion, so let's not forget that.
True.
There's always the potential there, but I think it's going to be a numbers game tonight. I think Loverboy Larry's going to squeak it out. So I'll be rooting for Dimitri.
No, I'm going to go with Dimitri.
All right.
Next match. Jason Silver versus Brett McKenzie in a regular singles match.
Singles match with Silver and McKenzie. Excuse me for yawning. Have we seen this match before? Have we seen these two go at it?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think we have either. I'm not saying they haven't. They're both, Texas wrestlers. So there's no doubt that they've come to blows before. But we've seen Silver take on guys much bigger than himself and, win. Silver's very, very capable of winning. And Brett, both of them are former Metroplex champions. So I think Silver can pull it out. I'm gonna go with Silver on this one.
Me too. All right. Next match is the tag team match for the MPX Tag Team Championships that we were hinted last week, as the Misled take on the Impact Players.
Yeah, that was they set that up perfectly last week. The Impact Players, that is Ryan Remington and Tommy Becker. Tommy Becker. Excuse me. Neither one of them are holding any singles gold right now. They dominated the tag team scene for 7 months, roughly.
Yeah.
They had an iron grip on them titles. They dropped them a couple times, got them back, pretty quick. And the last time they dropped them, they both went on the singles runs where, we seen Ryan Remington evolve into Mr. Match of the Night, Mr. Addicts champion, and the Tommy Becker ended up winning the Metroplex championship. So these guys are, it's hard to root against them.
Yeah, I mean, Remington is the official longest reigning champion, even though there's only been 2 of them.
Right.
And Becker, I mean, he's got another MPX title match coming his way because he won't beat Palmer.
Yep. So we got the former Addicts champion. No doubt he'll be in the hunt for that title again. And you got the Tommy Becker, who is the current number 1 champion.
Number one contender.
Yeah, number one contender. My bad. So yeah, not taking anything away from Malico and Doc Hill. They've won both their matches and they've won them convincingly. So yeah, I just think I just think the Impact players now are.
You just think it's experience over, the brawn and speed?
No, I think you're taking a great tag team, which they were before they went on their they did their own thing, and now they've both gone out there and they've got that singles experience, that big match experience now, as a single guy where, they got to carry the weight of the match on their own shoulders. And now they're coming back together as a team with that experience. It's not kind of like a thrown together team like Malico. Yeah, that's, little brother and stuff, but you're taking a team that was dominant. You broke them apart and they got tons of experience, and now they're going to apply that experience to what they already know. I just think it's a formula for domination. I think they can take, even overcome Doc Hill's, his big physical presence and his strength and power.
Yeah, but I just feel like they won't be able to lift him, because you've seen him against all the other big guys, and it's just kind of like they can't get him to move.
Yeah, he doesn't come off his feet very often, so that could be a thing. Just getting the guy in his shoulders, but I still think that the Impact players, I think with everything they got going on, and they probably got a chip on their shoulders, and neither one of them is holding any gold right now, and they both probably feel they should be. I think they're going to win. I'm going for the Impact players.
Because of everything that's happened over the last few weeks, I'm thinking that the Misled are going to keep it just to build up more want and more thrivingness for them to want titles because they're losing. So that's going to make Becker work harder towards beating Hardakis, and that's going to make Remington do whatever he can to get another title.
So you think the Tommy Becker's got a shot at Hardakis? He's got the title match, but I'm saying, do you think he can win?
I don't know. I think he has a 50-50 shot depending on how he goes at it.
Well, that goes without saying. You're going to win or you're going to lose. So, the 50-50, that's definitely a thing. But, as far as we're chasing a rabbit trail here. I think as far as athleticism goes, you'll find it'll be hard to find somebody who's just more pure athlete than Tommy Becker. The guy's got some skill. He can go. He's obviously in great shape. And get the big knock on big guys is always the gas out. But we've seen Hardakis in some wars in there, so I think Tommy Becker has a puncher's chance. He's gonna go in there. He could be the better man that night and get the belt off Hardakis, but I don't see Hardakis dropping that belt anytime soon when that time comes.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna be a champ for a while. But okay, what's our next match, though?
All right.
What else you got?
I'm going to go out of order here for a second. The Solution Dave Sagan versus Sky De La Cremosa for the MPX Addicts Championship.
So that's Dave's first title defense of the Addicts Championship, right?
Yep. First defending it after winning it.
All right. So he's got Sky De La Cremosa. Dave Sagan, got a lot of momentum going on, beating Ryan Remington for the title. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Sagan just on this one, taking nothing away from Sky. Sky can go, Sky can win.
As long as he doesn't bring that kendo stick again.
Yeah, I don't think the kendo stick's going to be a factor. It wasn't that match
triple threat?
Yeah, so automatically you don't really have any disqualification, so you can bring it in and try to work somebody out.
But still, anyways.
Yeah, either way, you got those rules out there. There's no disqualification, so just come in, try to get the upper hand. I don't think he's going to throw away a title opportunity. Bringing a kendo stick down and trying to beat somebody down. There's a chance to get a belt around your waist there.
He's a pretty crazy dude.
Yeah, well, he's one of the guys from the asylum, right? Mm-hmm. One of the numerous people who have escaped from the Dallas asylum there. So Dialysis Asylum, still, step up your game. You know where these guys are on Saturday nights. Come get them. All right, so who do you got? I got Sagan.
I'm going with Sagan too. I mean, Sky de la Cremosa, after all the times we've seen him, mostly it's been losing. Like, guys lost a pretty good chunk of the matches.
Yeah, well, he's been wrestling a while, so you know he's one of you. Him and Jason Silver were tag champs, so he can win.
He can win, but
and he's entertaining to watch too. The guy's got a very unorthodox offense. Just comes at you from different angles and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm still going with Sagan.
I know you are. Okay, so final match here is OVE versus Palmer and Dirty Andy Dalton.
So OVE, Ohio versus everyone. These guys are coming in, and they've been hyping them up for a few weeks.
Coming from Impact Wrestling too.
Yeah, coming from Impact. So I've never actually seen the guys go, but you don't get to the level where they're at and suck. So, but they're taking on some MPX.
Pretty good talent.
Some of the best. We got Palmer out there, and Palmer's a hell of a talent. You got Dirty Andy Dalton, who's like one of the OG MPX guys since they've been around, and both those guys have traveled all over the country in the indie scene and made a name for themselves. MPX is lucky to be able to keep them around and display their talents out like they do. So I don't know. I think Palmer and Dalton, the fact that they're not a team would be the only
factor.
Yeah, the only factor as far as if them losing is that you got OVE. I think I watched a video on them, and I think they're brothers, or at least they bill themselves as brothers. So either way, they're a team that's been traveling together, fighting together, probably bleeding together too. But they're coming into unfamiliar territory. But I think it's going to be hard to pick against OVE without knowing what kind of offense they bring and everything else. There's just too many unknowns to just blindly go with what I know. I think I'm going to err on the side of caution, and I'm going to pick OVE for this one, just because, like I say, they're an established team. They know each other, and that's my pick.
I mean, just from the clips that they've been playing to hype them up, their tag team finisher is pretty brutal.
Right, but you got to hit it.
You do got to hit it, but still.
You got to do the setup, and you got to get them in position, and, it's got to go down, so.
Yeah, I know, but still, that thing's an electric chair and some kind of twisting cutter.
Right.
That thing's pretty nasty. So even though that they're brothers, it's kind of like I'm kind of in the middle. It could go either way.
Right. So you're not picking. You're gonna.
I'm gonna stay middle.
You're gonna stay middle. You're gonna stay neutral on this one. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. So that was 5 cards.
Yep.
A typical event at MPX typically runs 6 to 7 cards. So there's probably another match on there yet that we don't know about.
And this is like probably one of the bigger events, kind of like Destiny. So they're probably gonna have 7 matches, but
they're featuring some big talent guys like OVE. So who knows? A good chunk of time could get eaten up by some promo time. So we never know. But either way, it's always an entertaining show. That's solid 2 hours with your intermission. So it's always a good time. And so that's going to be it for our little road trip into MPX. See you in a little bit.